Good morning, everybody. Well, I thought I'd start out here. Build a enclosure to keep the squirrels out of the tomatoes and other things. Going on pretty good in there. Got some squash, cucumbers, lots of tomatoes. This gate here, that came off the schoolyard. They were going to toss it when they renovated, so I said, well, I'll take that. Just had to weld up some hinges and keeps the squirrels out. We got the rolled hardware cloth on there. Got a good one in there. Some more of them over here. Might have to put it right there. We go. Yep. Had quite a few of them already. Didn't put in much potatoes. That's my potato garden over there. Big tree fell out of the branch, fell out. It was pretty hollow. So I just show you the backyard. Put them there. I still got to cut them up. Waiting for the ants to die down. But I got a few potatoes in here, but I used to have a lot of potatoes in here. Got one corn growing, and that area in there is for the woodchucks, keeps the dog out, and groundhogs and things. So, and always have lots of catnip growing. And we got quite a few. These been growing for years, and they get seed. The onions, and they're down in there. I pull them out every once in a while, have an onion. Those are kind of, didn't do much of these, but yeah, you cut the old tires out, and you put some dirt in there. Then if you want to take the potatoes out, you just flip it over, and there's your potatoes. So, but yeah, we pack this full in here because they seem to really love the logs. It's a steel building I put up about 25 years ago. Got all the yard stuff in it. Got a few things people have given me, like that plastic. Got more yard stuff in there, mainly cave stuff. I do tend to collect a lot of stuff, so I put some sleeves in the ground to hold all the metal and stuff. Every once in a while you need something like PEX pipe, conduit, plastic pipe. Well, yeah, that's way back where the trains used to run back there. Now it's the running trail. Always make mulch back here. Need dirt, dig down a little bit. You got some dirt down there. Planted that tree about 30 years ago. It's gotten quite big. I think it's a tulip tree. That one's grown real well. I planted that maybe 5-6 years ago. Maybe more than that. No more than about 6 inches tall. It's a good place for the birds in the wintertime. Kay likes sassafras. She grows sassafras trees. That's what that one is. Got it from Mrs. Story across the street. She makes tea out of the roots. We got a couple others. Then over here's our little, well, here's where I took a tree down. Finally rotted away. Used to hold our, when we used to dry clothes outside. But that's our little cemetery there for all the animals pretty much in this area. You live 45 years somewhere, if you have animals, you pretty much have a little cemetery. But yeah, I think this is the only one that has 3 different types of leaves on it, the sassafras. I've got a catalpa up front. Thinking about, I've been collecting rocks and thinking about making a bird bath. Well, thought I'd start out there just for the heck of it. And, just other than starting it out going, boy, have I got egg on my face. But after tearing this all apart, all that stuff turned out to be the tank was loose. Even though I've got nylon nut top and bottom in there, it was loose. That was it. So, I mean, of course, I must have had this apart 3 or 4 times. But that must have been what it was, because it don't rattle now. I noticed, I thought it might even be an emblem. So I'm pressing on the emblem on the other side while I'm writing, and it changed the rattle at the RPMs. After I put this all back together, it rattled at different RPMs. I was even leaning over this, trying to pull on this light, using my foot to hold onto this, pull on that, just trying to find out where it was. As it turned out, it was the tank. So, something you think it is, go beyond that. That's kind of my take of the whole thing. Go beyond it. So, and if you think it's, here, it might be here. So, other than that, it's nice, there's a few rattles, but this was really annoying. Well, hope you guys have a great weekend kind of coming up there. Oh, when I pushed the bike out, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't turn it. So I jacked it up, and it turned great. It turned great either way. Put it back down. I could barely turn it. Chuck, my neighbor, come over. Goes, "Does this turns hard? What's up? And he looks at you. Your tire's flat. See, it takes that extra set of eyes. I had let the air out of the tire because you have to get it past here. And of course, you take the 5 bolts, the lug nuts. But to get it to come out the tire, you got to let the air out. It gives you that 1/2 inch so that you can pull the tire forward. And I forgot to put I was, putting it all back together. Of course, I didn't have a list of what I need to do so. And I forgot the air in the tire. So don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to go, oh my God. So, well, been watching all your channels and been enjoying them. It's been a crazy weather summer. Hot, cold, hot, cold. A little more than usual. But hope everything works out. Everybody's doing well health-wise, and I'll catch you later. I just had to, hopefully, help someone else. If you think something is somewhere, don't make that your total focus. It might be a little something else. Catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Peace.